This has no business going this fast, and I love it. 100! Today, we're gonna be taking Electro & Co.'s most powerful mid-drive kit and putting it in a Honda Grom clone. So let's go ahead and jump straight into it. So the first step is to go ahead and remove everything that we're not gonna need for the electric swap. And that's the old engine. We're gonna go ahead and toss that. Plus, it's full of dirt and sticks from the previous video with this thing. So it's no good to us anyways. Also, the gas tank, we're not gonna need that where we're going. We're going electric, baby, so we don't need the gas tank. So let's go ahead and chunk all those things out that we don't need so we can make some room for this new kit. All right, we got everything stripped off of this bike we don't need yesterday. We got the gas tank dropped out, we got the motor dropped out, and all the plastic stripped away. So we're basically down to a bare frame. Now we've got to try to start making room in the bottom of this thing to fit our Electro & Co. kit in here, because the stock motor mount's in the way, some of these bits are in the way, and there's a couple of other tabs that some modules sat on that we're not gonna need for this build. So we need to go ahead and try to chop all those out of the way and make as much room as possible for the battery and the motor to fit underneath here. And the reason for that is I want the center of gravity to be really low on the bike, and putting it up here just isn't gonna work because none of the plastics would work back. They just don't fit over the battery. So it's gonna have to go on the bottom. We're gonna have to try to make room. And by measuring it, it's gonna be really tight. So let's chop some metal out of the way and see if we can't get it fit up in here and go from there. All right, so I got everything mocked up close to where I want it. The battery is pretty good where it's at. I've got some temporary ratchet straps just holding it in place, and I've got plenty of steering angle. Before I hit full lock, I'm not hitting the battery, so we're good there. And I've got plenty of suspension travel, so I'm not hitting the battery there. So I really like where the battery's at, and I've got it situated right now. Again, I'm gonna make some mounts for it later. I've just got some temporary ratchet straps holding it for right now so I can focus on the motor. Because as you can see, the motor, our chain is hitting our swing arm right here, so the motor's gotta go up at least another inch or two to clear our swing arm, and it's also gotta go in about another inch, so that way the sprockets line up front and rear. So we're probably gonna have to cut some of this metal out of the way. Hopefully we still have enough clearance with the battery where it is. I've got about a 1/2 inch right now, and I'm hoping maybe I can kind of clock the motor and come up with it if we clear some of this out. Right now I just have it hanging on one of the factory motor mount brackets that were already on the bike, and we probably are gonna have to use something different. I just did this as a mock-up, but luckily it looks like we might have enough room to squeak this motor back and up in here where it needs to be without having to extend the frame any. And as long as we miss our battery with this motor, we'll go ahead and make some mounts for both of these and get them set in permanent. We can go ahead and start wiring this up. All right, so we went ahead and got the motor jacked up with the jack. It's pretty much in its permanent position. I went ahead and snugged up its pivot point, so it's pretty good right here. I did go ahead and change out the rear sprocket and got the chain tensioned up, and as you can see, hopefully, or hear, we don't have any noise. So the chain's perfectly lined up. We're not in a bind, we're not throwing the chain. It's got a good tension on it, and we're not hitting the swing arm. So that motor is going to work out great right there, and I just love the sound of that. No friction, all you hear is the motor rotating. So I'm very happy with that. Now we can go ahead and start making some other motor mounts for the top to the frame right here on the front and back of this to get the motor really sturdy, and then we can go ahead and start making some mounts for the battery. All right, so I know I got a lot done. I want to go ahead and go over a couple things. We got the motor fully put in. We've got 1, 2, 3 motor mounts on the front, 2 on the rear, and another one in the back holding this thing, so it shouldn't be going anywhere. We went ahead and built a battery box for the battery and went ahead and welded it to the bottom of the frame right here, and that's nice and sturdy. That battery's not going anywhere, and just to keep it from falling out of the side, because when we're turning and stuff, the battery might slosh around. I just put a strap around it to keep it from coming out. Also, this bracket right here that holds the plastics kind of keeps the battery from coming out. So the battery's good where it's at. We did 2 little tabs on the top of the frame for the controller right here and just drilled a couple holes to bolt in our controller. And then luckily Electro & Co.'s kit's easy and plug and play. So all we did was find the connectors, plug everything in, and it should work. So let's hook up the battery and see if we can't turn this thing on. All right, well, we should be able to just hit this switch right here and hopefully we'll see our volts pop up. Yes, let's go. Does it move? Yes. Oh, let's go. It works. Oh God. Sweet. All right. Oh no, the kickstand. Well, now that we got this thing working, let's go ahead and throw our plastics on here and finish this build up. All right, we got the Grom wrapped up. All the plastics are on it. The seat's back on. I got the gas tank off of it, but I got the gas cap still on here. I super glued it so it still looks like it's got a factory tank on it. And I think she looks beautiful. I mean, it looks as close to factory as I could possibly get it with shoving all this stuff from Electro & Co. in it. And now it's really time to go test this thing. All right, let's get ready to take this thing for a drive. First off, we got everything wired up to the factory battery, so everything as far as turn signals, speedometer, high beams, low beams, horn, and all that should work. So let's go ahead and try our key. Sweet. Horn. Yes. Headlights working. Turn signals working. Sweet. Now, we can't go yet, because that's just the factory system. Now to arm the electro encode system, we hit our power button, and we got some throttle. Let's go take this thing for a drive. Oh my God! Oh my God. It is dead silent. Oh my God, this thing is so much fun. I think we're gonna take a ride down here to the lake. We got a nice little spot that people go fishing, and there's a like power dam by here, so we're gonna ride this thing over here and go check it out. Hold on. Oh my God, this thing is ridiculous, man. Turn signal. You gotta use the turn signal. I got that. Oh God! Oh God! Full beans! Oh! Oh my God! Oh! Woo! Hey cows! You like my electric Grom clone? Man, this thing is a rocket ship. This has no business going this fast, and I love it. Oh! 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 Ooh, I got to back out. Ooh, I got to back out. Alright, I'm just gonna putt for a little bit, or at least just cruise, what I call it. Bolt's still looking great. Dude, you hit the throttle and this thing is just gone. Oh, they got the park closed today. That's where you go in to go to the park and go swimming and stuff like that. There's a little fishing area down here. We're gonna ride to the top first. Perfect spot to kick this down and check her out. She's done. She was gas powered just a week ago, and now it's got a full EV swap. We got a working headlight, working turn signals, the horn works, tags are on it. She's fully street legal. Grom clone, so the cheapest way you can get into a Grom, fully legal. Vader 125 with Electro & Co.'s most powerful mid-drive kit in it. And it does fit. It just barely fits, but it fits. And man, is it hysterically fast. It looks good too. And don't worry guys, I got a bunch of other things coming for this. I've got a tail tidy kit still, I've got a lowering link, I've got a bunch of different LED blinkers, different things like that to really make this thing look sweet. So stay tuned for an upgrade video, because that's coming soon, or we're going to get this thing completely dialed in, fix a couple loose ends, and throw all the goodies on there and have this thing just peak 100%. But I am perfectly happy with the way she is right now. It is an absolute ripper. And I love it. This thing is amazing. Alright, let's go down to the bottom where the rocks are at. And just jump on it and go. Oh my God. Oh. It's so scary too, because you don't realize how fast you're really going on this thing. It's just so quiet. And then it's got some weight with that battery and motor. This thing has got some weight, so you can feel it when you go to hit these brakes. It's definitely heavier than what it was. Oh, gotta be easy on the rocks. The traction is non-existent. I love coming down here sometimes. It's a good place to come just get some ideas, throw a fishing rod in the water, and a great place to post the Grom up. Boop, boop. Let's go, dude. I couldn't ask for any more, man. I really couldn't. Everything works, all the controls work. You can take the key out of it and it still works. On the bottom right here, you just twist this and bam, your seat comes up. We got our factory battery right here. We've got our controller and everything in the bottom where the gas tank used to be. Like, everything just did fit. Snap this back into place and it looks factory. I even glued in the gas cap right here so it still looks like it's got a factory gas cap. Like, obviously you can see the battery sticking out of the bottom of it, but to most people just taking at a glance, they're going to see a little Honda scooter, a little Honda 125. They're not going to think anything of it and have no idea that this thing's capable of 80 plus mile an hour. I'm just so stoked, man. This is exactly what I wanted right here. I watched a guy do the Ducati, 1200cc Ducati. I watched a couple of other guys do some stuff to these Groms, and I'm like, if that Electro & Co kit will fit in this thing, that would be the ultimate sleeper in my opinion. And it does. I'm so happy. It looks so good from this side too. You can see all the Electro & Co branding. I love the way that I've got the wires ran. God, it just looks so good. All right. Let's go. Oh, almost forgot. Run the legality system. I call this the fun system and that the legal system. All right. Oh God. She just goes, dude. This thing is ridiculous, man. She is so much fun. Oh man. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. This thing's just bulls. Yeah, I'm gonna have to chicken throttle once we get close to 90, 100 mile an hour. I'm gonna have to chicken throttle on that. Not at least until I get used to the bike and get a little more confident with it. A fresh build going that fast still kind of scares me. $90, $95, $100. Oh my God. Woo. Yeah, that's as fast as you want to go on this. I'm not sure you'd really want to go any faster. I'm not sure you'd want to go any faster with something this small. This is an absolute blast. Well guys, this Grom has way exceeded my expectations. It has got more than enough power. Now the only thing I really want to do to this is have it look a little bit better with the tail tidy kit, lower it, put some cool LEDs on here, and just kind of do the fit and finishes to it. I do want to go ahead and upgrade the forks. That is something I'm going to look forward to because these are a little gushy, and with that heavier battery up front, it could definitely use some stiffer forks. So I'll probably order some forks. I think gold would look good. Drop a comment on what you guys think you would like, but I'm thinking some gold forks would be good. But yeah, otherwise this thing has really exceeded my expectations. The motor doesn't have any heat in it whatsoever. Battery feels good. Cables feel good. Let's check the phase wires. Phase wires feel great. I don't see any problems here. This thing is just absolutely 100% just doing phenomenal. The battery cage looks good. The motor's still locked in solid. Chain's plenty tight. So I have no worries here. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this one. We've got Electro & Co.'s fastest mid-drive kit put in a Honda Grom clone, and it is certified terrifying. But if you guys like this one, go check out a couple of my other videos. I'm sure you'll like those too. We got the crazy kart over here that we built. We've got the mini quad that we've built and a couple of other things, so go check those out. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.